Introducing
Charlotte,
Jenny,
and all that jazz. Welcome to episode 4 of what are we called? And all that jazz with Charlotte
and Jenny.
Hello.
Hi. How have you been?
Yeah, all right.
Good.
I'm tired, but I'm good.
What's been centre stage with you this week?
I have been to Canada.
Oh, just Canada. Wow.
Just a little bit of Canada.
How long were you there for?
I was there for 2.5 weeks, so 18 days.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, it was gorgeous.
Was it?
Yeah, but that's why I'm very tired. I've just been a little bit of jet lag has kicked in. So I've just been getting over that.
Were you travelling round or in one place?
I was in Vancouver. So my really close friend Amy, so we met when we were 16 at college in Birmingham. We went to uni together. Then in third year of uni, so we're in uni in Wales.
Is that where you got your degree in acting?
Stop it.
Just asking. Okay.
So third year of uni, a load of Canadians came over as like exchange students. And so then we met them, and we all became really close. And then Amy and one of the Canadians, Zach, started canoodling.
Oh!
They ended up getting together, and then after uni, the three of us kind of lived together for a little while. And then they moved back to Canada, or Amy moved to Canada with Zach. She's been living there ever since. So I went over 9 years ago for their wedding and was maid of honour. And then it was, their 9-year anniversary this year. But I kind of just booked it on a whim. I booked it about 3 weeks before I went. And we just chilled. And I got to see friends from uni that I hadn't seen. All the Canadians that I met at uni, I got to see all of them. Got to meet and spend actual time with their little boy, Ozzy, and got to meet my other friends from uni's kids. They've all got kids now, they're popping them out. We were joking about me moving over there and starting a daycare because I could literally just live off of their children.
That's fantastic though. Booking it last minute is the best way sometimes, isn't it? Because there's sort of no expectation, no build up to it. A bit more relaxed and enjoy it more.
It was so nice. And then, we kind of just chilled in Vancouver at their house for a few days. Then we went to Quadra, which is a little island. So you have to get a ferry to Vancouver Island and then a ferry from Vancouver Island to Quadra Island. And that's where one of my other friends from uni lives. So we went and stayed with her for a week, which was gorgeous. She's got like a private beach, so we were like 2 seconds down the hill of her house to the beach. So I was on the beach in the sea every day. And then I got to meet her little boy, and it was just lovely. It's just spending time with friends. It was really rejuvenating. A lot of my friends live elsewhere.
Because you meet people all over the shop, don't you, when you work around?
Yeah. So it's nice. Even though I've got like a group of friends in Birmingham, most of my long-time friends from uni are literally all over the world. So it is really nice to have those moments of reunion and to reminisce, and then also you're learning about each other all over again because it's been so long.
Yeah.
And you've all grown so much.
Reconnecting, that's lovely.
So it was really nice.
You met at uni, so do any of them still work in theatre or television, or did you see any theatre out there?
I didn't see any theatre out there, no. Most of my friends now are counsellors. So when I was living in New Zealand, I met a girl called Sarah. We became really close. And then about a year after I left New Zealand, she left and moved back to Canada. And she was originally from the East Coast, but now she's moved to Vancouver. So I also got to meet up with her.
Oh.
Yeah. And she's still she does mainly filming stuff now. And she's done a couple of adverts. And so she's met like loads of people in Vancouver. We went out for drinks one night, and then she just randomly invited one of her friends. And I was like, yeah, bring them along. Like, it'll be cool to meet new people. And when he turned up, it was Brendan Taylor from Firefly Lane.
Oh,
yeah.
Hi. Surprise.
Yeah. So I'm sitting there like 4 cocktails deep or whatever it was we drank. And then he turns up and I was just like, oh my God. So that was really random but really cool.
Name drop.
Yeah, and they've done like adverts and stuff together, and
oh great,
yeah,
that's good.
Just so random.
Yeah,
like You know when you never think that you get to work with people, don't you, in theatre and in film? You like never probably see them again.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's really nice when you get to meet, actual friends
Yeah,
that are in the industry.
Meet them like in a normal way. Yeah,
yeah, and then just meet them, in a normal way because
like, organically, as they say.
Yeah,
yeah.
So that was me in Canada, and oh, the sunshine.
Yeah, you're glowing. You've got a nice glow about you now.
Glowing. But what about you? What's centre stage for you?
Oh, well, went to see Buddy, the musical.
Oh, yeah.
Last week. So we saw it at the Hippodrome. Mm-hmm. So my husband worked on the musical 30 years ago.
No way.
Like
that's so
1995, cool. Something like that.
Yeah. I was 4.
Thanks for that. And then we went to see it again probably about, 10 years ago or something. And when we saw it that time, everyone in the audience was given plastic red Buddy Holly glasses.
No way.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Do you still
Very
have them?
good little gimmick. I kept them for years and years, but I don't know where they are now. It was his birthday present to go and see this rendition of it.
That's nice.
Yeah, it was a bit of a strange one, not going to lie. It's changed a lot. It changed a lot since... Because obviously, musicals change, shows change, they get rewritten and different directors and choreographers. So you're expecting, obviously, for it to have developed somewhat, but this had changed a lot. I didn't recognise any of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Last time we saw it, there was more, from what I remember, there was more sort of backstory to Buddy's life. It's the story of Buddy Holly, for anyone that hasn't come across it.
I wasn't going to ask.
There was more sort of, backstory about his relationship with his family and his mum.
Okay.
And they did touch on that in this version, talking about like he should be going to call his mum and everything, and she'd rung him and checking that he was eating properly and that kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah.
But didn't really feel that they'd quite invested in that element of his life.
Okay.
Then there was a very strange bit, I think it was just after the interval, where the compere of the concert that he was playing in came out in front of the front cloth and did a sort of 10-minute stand-up comedy bit, which it was crowbarred in a little bit, and it wasn't funny at all.
Oh no.
It was quite painful, actually.
In
my opinion.
Tumbleweed.
Yeah. There were some really old panto jokes in there.
Yeah.
Which in panto they're sort of in context, but in this it just really didn't gel at all.
Oh, that's such a shame.
So the second half of the show was basically the concert.
Okay.
But generally as well, there wasn't much scene change.
So it was like
very basic production, really. I know it was a tour, but it was basic.
So it wasn't a musical?
Yeah, it's a musical. Yeah, but it's it's a jukebox musical, I suppose you'd say, because it's all the music of Buddy Holly. Yeah.
Okay, I see, yeah. Was the comedian... Was it like part of the story?
It wasn't really part of the story.
Okay.
It's just been... it felt very much like padding to pad out the second half.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's a bit of a strange one.
Okay. Would you go back?
Probably not, to be honest. I mean, obviously... The tickets aren't cheap either, so we felt it was a little bit basic based on what you paid for the tickets.
Okay, I won't go and see that.
The guy playing Buddy Holly, AJ Jenks, he was very good. I mean, the cast were brilliant. They were lovely.
Okay,
it wasn't down to them at all. It was an unusual production, we thought. There was one girl in it, Laura Dean Perryman, she played Marlena. She was working her butt off. Yeah. She was playing lots of the bit parts, and she was really good. She was holding it together, basically.
That's cool. I love an actor that can multi-role.
Yeah,
and
she could sing as well.
She?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, I love it because there's so much skill that goes into multi-rolling and being able to just switch between characters just like that. And I love it when it's done well, because if you can't tell that person is playing like 3 or 4 of the roles, then they're smashing it.
Yeah, she did really well.
That's cool.
You just wanted to watch her, when your eyes drawn to one person on stage. Yeah, she's really good. Yeah, so great energy from the cast. Brilliant cast, yeah. I just felt that I think some of the changes that they'd made to the structure of the show didn't really do it any favours.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's fair enough. And then, like, someone else that might have watched it might have loved it. And if they've not seen it's really hard, isn't it, when you've watched something before.
Yeah, and you've seen it progress or change.
And
you've
seen it and you loved it the first time round.
Yeah.
And then you go back and watch something again and you're like, that didn't quite, like, hit it for me.
Funnily enough, as we were leaving, we overheard another couple next to us saying, that was the best version I've ever seen of it. It's horses for courses, isn't it?
Yeah. Theatre's all about perspective.
Absolutely, an opinion. Yeah. So, nice to go and see something, though, that I hadn't worked on, and loved the music of Buddy Holly.
Yeah.
So, a good old toe tapping.
And a good night out.
Clappy tappy. Well, not that happy, because, spoiler, he dies at the end. But yeah. Yeah.
Cool. But good night out?
Yeah, good night out.
Yeah. Good. Yeah. So, Buddy Holly, you haven't worked on, you've just said. What have you been working on?
Good question. So I've had a couple of Homes Under the Hammers lately.
Ooh.
So that's for anyone that doesn't watch daytime television.
Yeah, give me a little rundown.
It's a programme where they go to an auction house and follow somebody that buys a property at auction.
Yeah.
And then go back to the property that they've bought, have a look round and see what they might or might not do with it, see what condition it's in. Often they haven't even seen inside the property.
Oh, cool.
Then we go back, generally it's a few months, sometimes even longer, like a year or 2 years later, and see what they've done with the property, whether they've renovated it or whether they're going to do it for sale or for rent. They get an estate agent in to value it.
So do you actually, this might be a really stupid question, but do you actually get to go to the sites when you're filming?
Yeah, so we go to the location and film the property itself.
Cool.
I work on the reveals, which is the after, if you like, after the renovations. So which is good because usually the toilets and lights are working by then. When they go to the first looks at the properties, they're often derelict and not in a good way. So I get the luxury end of the job. So it's really interesting though. I love working on it. Absolutely.
What do you do? What's your job
I'm
title?
a runner.
Okay.
Is my official title.
Yeah.
But because there's only myself and the camera person, I'm generally quite involved in everything, so I help to run the interviews with the estate agents and the contributors. That's the homeowner. It's really interesting getting to nosy around these houses and see what they've done with them, and some of them have had brilliant vision. They've knocked through here or extended there where just wouldn't have thought of it, so some of it's really, really interesting.
You get some good tips.
Yeah, and good decor ideas as well. I'm like, I like that kitchen floor. These cupboards are nice. They're not usually decorated, dressed. It's usually just
like at the shop.
They've had the kitchens and the bathrooms put in.
Nice. So what do you do as a runner then? Because I've never been a runner before.
Well, obviously it does vary depending on the size of production that you're working on.
Yeah.
On a bigger production, you are probably assigned one or two people that you're kind of assistant to. And you could be doing anything from fetching and carrying, props and costume, or sending messages, ferrying actors back and forth between dressing rooms and set, or fetching coffees, doing the sandwich run. It can literally be anything.
So it's quite hands-on.
Absolutely, and they call it a runner for a reason because you are on your feet all day.
Do you do like long days as well?
It can be really long days. They're often, runners are used for what's called locking off. So if they're about to film, you'll be positioned somewhere to stop members of the public walking across the set whilst you're filming.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
do you get anyone that's like, I want to come down this road? And you're
always.
Like, no.
Or it's more, generally people are quite friendly and they're just interested in what's going on.
Yeah.
So if you just kind of explain what you're filming, then they're generally more than happy to help or step aside.
That's cool.
Stay out the way.
They've just been filming Spider-Man up in Glasgow, and I was imagining like what the people of Glasgow would be like on the streets just whilst they're filming. It's really interesting because it's like when you're not working in film or theatre or whatever and you don't know what's going on. Imagine people walking down the street and there's like fight scenes going on, or
Spider-Man.
Yeah, there's Spider-Man who's just there. Tom Holland's just in the street. You're like, I think I know him.
Yeah.
Like, I imagine what goes through people's minds when that's happening.
Yeah. So on a smaller production, I'll be setting up lights, helping to set up the camera, moving the lights and camera around from position to position, or miking people up for their interviews.
Nice.
Yeah, literally anything.
That's cool.
So it's very varied.
So your skills as like a assistant stage manager or like a stage manager could transfer?
Yeah, ASM I'd say.
ASM, cool.
It's, very similar. And then I'd say stage manager in theatre is probably equivalent to floor manager in television or on set, in the studio.
That's so
it
cool.
is really interesting.
Yeah.
I love working on Homes Under the Hammer. Really nice team. And like I say, I get to see lots of properties. I'm interested in property and renovation myself anyway. When this job came along, it was like dream job.
You should see if you could get on the programme.
Well, I'd have to buy a property, wouldn't I? So can't quite stretch to that at the moment, but we'll see. Yeah, unless I become an estate agent, I suppose, and then, I could. Yeah, so that's me, Homes Under the Hammer. Yep. What have you been working on?
I've been working on some spoken word stuff and my own script. And also I've been working on Sherlock Holmes.
Oh, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, Sherlock and the 12 Days of Christmas. It's a new musical.
Tim Rice and Andrew Lloyd Webber.
Yeah, so cool, right? That's so exciting.
Very exciting.
So it's obviously on at the Rep, and I will be scenic artist on that show alongside the head of scenic art, Laura. Yeah, I'm excited to get started. I think there's going to be some really cool stuff in there to like sink my teeth into and paint.
Brilliant. I hope I'm involved in some way, stage management wise. I'm really looking forward to it.
It'd be cool. I'm also tech swing on it.
You're going to be busy.
Yeah. So I got offered the job like a few days ago, but I will be I'll be tech swing, so that will start in November. So I'll be painting for 9 weeks, and then I'll be jumping on as tech swing for rehearsals, and it'll just be tech week when I join. So I'll be doing that, and then my friend is in it, which is really cool because that means that he's coming up to Birmingham for Christmas and stuff. So I get to hang out. But he's playing then. I don't know if the cast has been revealed yet.
Oh, you heard it here first, folks.
Yeah, so he will be playing the villain / Panto Dame.
Oh.
So yeah, the villain is going to be a Panto Dame in this show, which is pretty cool.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Because this is the Christmas show, isn't it, for the Rep?
Yeah.
So we're actually on the build up to Christmas.
Yes. Yeah. Crazily, yes. But that runs from like the end of November through to the middle of January. I think they've literally just extended it for a week because people have been asking for tickets.
Selling already.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Great.
But I'm really excited to start that.
Fab.
Yeah. Very excited. That's a wrap on today's episode. And what have we learned?
Oh, I'm looking forward to that.
What a lesson.
My new catchphrase. Thanks for listening. Join us next time for more on theatre, television, and all that jazz.